A couple weeks ago, we had Professor Roberts from MIT over talking about this concept of internal ventures. People who went to business school probably understand internal ventures. People who didn't may not.
Yep.
It seemed clear to me from listening to him that he had a big influence on the way that you guys built this company. Give us a little insight into your thoughts on internal ventures.
Yep. One of the things is, when we first started the company, it's just two of us, and now we have 200 some odd employees. And what we're trying to do is make sure the company stays really innovative and really fast on its feet and really agile. And what tends to happen is the bigger you get, the more levels of hierarchy you get, and the thing just slows down, and you just can't change it, and it gets very stuck in the mud. So we started this internal ventures thing that we learned about when we were studying with Professor Rogers at MIT, really smart guy. And the way it sort of works is if one of our employees, any employee, has an idea for some new thing they want to do inside the company. And one of my favorite examples, we have this guy, John Marcus, clever guy. And if they have some new ideas, some new business they want to start, nights and weekends, knock yourself out. Start screwing around with some new business nights and weekends. So he's one of our sales guys. He's working in the funnel and he's closing deals. Nights and weekends, he had this crazy idea that he wanted to build a HubSpot system just for sort of e-commerce sites. Okay, interesting idea. Let's see how it goes. Once a month, we have a sort of ventures meeting internally where people with crazy new ideas can come and pitch us. And if your nights and weekends job, for him was e-commerce is going well, he comes and tells us what's going on, we fire you from your day job and your nights and weekend job becomes your new day job. So he became one of our, sort of alpha version is what happens in nights and weekends. Then you get promoted to a beta version project when you get your full-time job. And then once a month he would meet us, keep us up to date, and if that's going well, we promote you from a beta to version 1. And when you're version 1, we give you people to work with you. We customize the Salesforce.com instance we build some product around you, and we build an organization around you. And that's worked really well for us, that we let anybody start at any business they want, come and present it to Dharmesh and I. You fire from your day job, you've got a new night job, and you can build your own business inside of HubSpot. So that's the way our internal ventures is. Once a month, it's like a board meeting essentially. We come and present how you're doing. And there's certain metrics we want to see, and there's no place to hide in the metrics. And if your metrics are going well, you'll get promoted. If the metrics are going sideways, we tend to kill it, and we don't have any issue with killing a project. If you tried a project that was nights and weekends, you got promoted to beta, went sideways, that's fine, you tried. You get put back in your old job, you find something new for you. It's not a big deal inside of HubSpot. We want to fail fast, we want to try lots of things. So that's worked out really, really well for us. A corollary to that, sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, go.
Is on our product development team, we've done some very interesting stuff along the same lines where we're trying to encourage people to be very autonomous and make their own decisions, really decentralized decisions to the people on the edge of the organization with the best and most powerful knowledge. And so on the R&D side, we've broken our product into a bunch of pieces, and each piece of the R&D organization has what we call a mini CEO. And that mini CEO, we run each part of the product like a venture-backed startup. So that mini CEO has a board they have to present to. I'm one of the board members. And once a month they present to the board members. They have very specific metrics they're presenting on. And then the board's job is either to fire the CEO, keep the CEO on, and then decide, do we give them more funding or not? So the mini CEOs that are cranking are getting more heads, you're getting more funding, are growing their teams. Other teams are staying the same size. One team are actually going to try to collapse and move into another team because it's really not doing well. But we really try to decentralize it. We really try to make them feel like they are CEO of their own company. We give them guidance, the board gives them guidance, but they can make their own decisions on what they want to build. And that has worked really well, particularly with these young startup-y developer types. They want the autonomy, they have great ideas. I look at Mark Zuckerberg. He was, 20 years old when he started Facebook. The company's worth almost $100 million. You don't have to be old and gray hair like me to have good ideas or build a great product. So we're trying to take advantage of these really young, smart, entrepreneurial folks we got.